Much. Um, been having I guess a lot of episodes, bipolar episodes and stuff, struggling and stuff. But it's not that hard. I mean, I'm keeping up with it. I'm still alive. I'm still making it throughout the day. You know, yeah. That's what's been going on so far currently.
So y'all, as y'all heard what she said, she's staying in her car or whatever, and working. And like I tell y'all all the time, if y'all haven't watched my previous videos, man, make sure I go tune into those. But when it comes to the 9 to 5 shit, bro, I tell y'all, bro, it's way more to it than what we know and what they tell us. And I'm gonna tell y'all, bro, that this life shit ain't easy. And so we're gonna be asking a few questions, just to see where my cousin's mental is. Like I said, it's been a few years since we've actually dropped a video, and it's because, like I said, I've been through trials and tribulations. Shit, I've been homeless twice. I've been broke. I've done touched big money. I done lost it all, and it just gets to a point to where I wanted to take this YouTube shit seriously. And y'all see back way then, man, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was doing anything, and I was just really enjoying my life as an upcoming YouTuber. Did I know what I was talking about? Probably not. But when I think about it now, I look back at all the times that I did get into doing short films and shit like that. If I had to ask you, what was your favorite part about? What was your favorite part? Oh, we got somebody else in the back. Who's in the back? Oh, we have Serenity back there. Yeah, y'all seen her in the previous clip too.
I've been doing good. I've been working. I have my own apartment. I'm having a baby.
Big news.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about that though?
Feel about what?
Having a kid.
It's not really nothing new,
It's nothing new. Why would you say that?
cause I got a lot of siblings.
Got a lot of siblings. How do you feel about that?
Or having a baby.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I get my own little niece and nephew after like 4 years. Um, we really don't have a lot of great grandkids for our grandma.
Mhm.
This be the third child, the third great kid. So I'm kind of excited, hoping that it's a girl because Brooklyn needs somebody. Yeah,
Mhm.
this be the third child, the third great kid. So I'm kind of excited, hoping that it's a girl because Brooklyn needs somebody. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as y'all heard, kid one, and then she has a kid. Me, y'all know I don't got no damn kids, man. Man, no time soon, probably shit, man. All these females is just bizarre. But man, shit, other than that, what do you feel? What do you feel like? What do you feel like you could have done different? Like what do you think you struggle the most with? If I had to ask you.
I think I struggle the most with would be like living situation and like I guess payments from jobs, but that's the jobs and living situations. Since 12 when we were living with our grandma when we were doing like the hood kids and stuff.
Would you say doing the hood kids? What did you get from doing that? Like, what did you see in that? Did you think that you would be doing another video today with the same exact cousin?
Well, while doing the hood kids, it made me have like an actual childhood experience that I really didn't have. So I was like having fun being active, doing stuff like kids would do. And currently now, sorta, I kind of felt like we were gonna do a video sooner or later, kind of hoping, getting back to like the free will of like still having a childhood, doing things people should have been doing.
And y'all heard what she said, man. And you know, throughout life, I had to realize that as you get older, some things start to get old. And I wouldn't say that it really got old. I would just say that everybody really just parted ways and started doing different shit. And like I said, I left, graduated,
It's been 8 years.
Moved from my dad, 8 years solid, but being that, I've been in the YouTube game for a minute, it had to take some time for me to go through things and realize that I was gonna blow up sooner or later with this shit. I wish Lil Chris was here for this video. I know he's gonna watch this video. Just know you're gonna be in the next video. And yeah, man, I just really wanna come on here and engage with y'all, bring the people around that seen me start this YouTube shit, man. When I first started this YouTube shit, what did you think of it at first, cuz?
When you first started, well, when you first started it, I felt like we were gonna go places, but at the moment, not like as far as we wanted to now.
Yeah. Would you say would you say right now, do you think that there's more things that you could have did before you had a child?
Yeah, but I don't know. My childhood wasn't really going great, I would say. So I would say, yeah, my childhood probably would have been better. But I mean, I'm here where I'm at. I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy my daughter. I miss her. She's with her daddy.
And how do you feel about that situation? Being like, what is your main goal right now? Like, what are you trying to accomplish at this current moment as we sit here and speak? And you look back at the old video that I showed my audience, and you see how you were back then. Do you think you have improved or grew on anything since then?
Well, currently,
Remember, on here, be real with yourself.
the situation with like my daughter living with her dad, it's just temporary because my daughter, no offense, anytime she goes to her dad, she comes back crying that she don't want to go there. But like, I feel like she was wrong raised with me for years. The only reason why she's with her dad right now is because like I live in my car and I don't want her to come with me. So it's that situation is iffy.
Yeah.
And currently, if I think back on like what I did back then until now, I think probably I would say I improved, but I mean depends on how you see it.
Because at the end of the day, the work that you put in is what you get out. You know what I mean? So shit, I always like to make sure my people good, you feel me, at the end of the day. And even though I go through my trial and error, trials and tribulations, bro, it builds me up and it just opens my eyes up to more. Like I said, we young going through this type of shit, bro, and just my opinion, when I look back at the old video clip, man, I can feel the tension from the video. Like I can feel myself there in that moment, like remembering this shit like yesterday. Like, damn, we was really just young, exploring, seeing what a lot of shit had to offer. Now she graduated, I graduated, my little brother just graduated, little Chris graduated, and it all seems so fake, but at the end of the day, I know that we're young, bro, and we gonna fuck up. And I would just see it as lessons, you feel me? I wouldn't see it as a fuck up. Because in life, we gonna go through things so we can learn our lesson. And sometimes I feel like God only gonna put you through certain shit that he know you can handle, you feel me? When it come to businesses and shit like that, tell them a little bit about that, what you been doing lately, or what you try to get into. Because some people will have a different aspect. Some people will get on here and probably comment. Maybe they're in similar situations as you. So y'all let me know in the comments any advice that y'all would have for her that would possibly work out being in this situation right now. You said you got a job, you got a car, and so all you're really missing is the plot. Once you come up with the plots, then hey, everything aligns. But it takes removing distractions, changing your environments, and shit of that nature, you feel me?
Well, for so I my prime thought of what I'm trying to head to and to succeed is actually getting a place. But I can't do that because I'm also like fixing on my car. My car keeps breaking down because recently there was an accident that happened with my car and my alignment got broke like really really bad. So now I'm just always replacing tires because I don't have money to get the alignment fixed because of how bad the damage is. And yeah, so majority of my money been going to that. So it's like I'm getting money, putting it into there instead of saving my money to get the place because all I can depend on right now is the vehicle. So that's why I'm still living in my car. I was first living with for okay, so a host situation. I was living with my grandma at first, and then my grandma couldn't handle that there was too many kids she had to raise, so she kind of like separated me and all my siblings, and I was like left placed in the household by myself. And in the household I was staying at, I got pregnant, and I ended up getting kicked out of that place because the lady was talking bad about my family and just being disrespectful, and I didn't like that, so I said something and she didn't like that. So I ended up living with my dad. Living with my dad, we got kicked out from that one because my dad had this girlfriend there, and he got mad because I wanted my daughter to open her Christmas presents that I bought her for Christmas because nobody else had presents, and I felt bad, and I bought everybody else presents, and it was her first Christmas, and she was only 10 months, not even 10 months, she was actually 5 months, and my dad had like put his hands on me, and he body slammed me with my daughter in my hands. So I end up with him and his girlfriend like walked to the car. Me and my sister and my daughter. She had no clothes on or nothing, and we had no shoes on or nothing. And we ran to behind the pawn shop, and we called my dad's ex-girlfriend. She came and got us. Uh, we stayed there for a while. Chastity ended up going to go live with my cousin Danielle, so it was just me there.
And if y'all don't know who Chastity is, was Chastity in the Hood Kids? Uh, uh, that other clip, the other clip that I'm gonna put in the video, pretty much was the season 2 that we were about to do. We were gonna do a season 2 of the Hood Kids, which we did, but the one that I originally wrote, because I read the Hood Kids, like I actually take the time to write the shit out before we acted it out and shit. But pretty much, I guess we didn't wind up doing it. I just had those clips saved up, so it was just sitting in my Google Photos and shit. But it's pretty much her sister, and her sister's very, very antisocial. Like, you don't really see her as much. But so far as that situation goes, at the end of the day, life is gonna throw curveballs at us in unexpected ways. Shit, sometimes we may have to deal with things more than we can deal with, but shit, hey, at the end of the day, life is what you making and shit. But we live and we learn from certain situations, and the most important thing that we gotta learn from our situations or learn from your situation is to never get yourself back in those type of situations. You feel me? So find the error and what's going wrong and remove it. You feel me? How do you feel? How do you feel about all of that happened, or like how do you feel just about family overall in general? Cause do you talk to family?
No, because anytime I really would like talk to family, like besides
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they don't help. They don't help me at all. I've been living on the streets, hopping from place to place, living in my car for years since I was 12 with my kid. Well, since I was 12, but then I had my kid, I was still doing that. And every time I called for help for my family, nobody helped. Nobody came to help me at all. They also be the same people that be asking me for help, or it just be like I'm in a bad situation that I've been in for like years, and nobody still want to help me. not even our grandma, not even our auntie, not even our cousins. Like,
Do you feel like help is earned, or do you feel like it's given? What do you think?
both.
Both. Why do you say both?
Because sometimes you earn it by helping other people, which I pretty sure I helped tons of people. Even when I didn't have anything, I was still helping people. Two, it should be gifted. You should be like, here, you deserve this. You deserve this too. Like, you deserve the help. You need it. You did it. Congratulations.
Well, sometimes it's always ways to see things. You know, you always got to see things from more than one aspect, because sometimes people may see something in you that you probably don't see in yourself. And, you know, sometimes I tell myself that every day. But, you know, shit, as long as you learning from certain situations that you're going through, in my opinion, I think you shouldn't ask nobody for help, because at the end of the day, the shit's only really backlash at you when you think about it. And that's kind of why I am the way that I am. That's why I do what I do. Because, shit, honestly, who really gives a fuck? You know? Like, once you ask yourself that and then you accept certain shit, acceptance, I feel like, will literally take you a long way. Because you're not easily fazed by things. You don't let shit get to you. You stop entertaining certain people, certain situations, and shit like that. So, shit. How old are you again?
I am 19, about to be 20 this year.
What is something that you would tell my audience from your situation and experiences? What's some advice that you would give them?
The advice I would give the audience would be just don't worry about nobody else. Just be to yourself. Like, for real. No matter how many times you be there for the people, they're not gonna be there. They're not gonna be like helping you. Just, you gotta do it yourself.
That's it. We all heard the cuz, man. Shit, you know, stay down, bro. At the end of the day, life is what you make it. So don't spend your time miserable thinking too much on the situation. Just think about the outcome and try to see the bigger picture and things. She didn't say much back here. What do you have to say, ma'am, to the crew before we end this video?
In general,
In general, how you feeling? Let them know about life. What's some advice that you would give the people from your experiences, and how old are you?
I am 18, about to be 19, and I would say, there's no such thing as being overly prepared. So I would stay prepared about everything. That's it.
That's it. So yeah, man. Hope y'all keep your heads up. And hey, if there's always any situations that y'all need to talk about, feel free to DM me on Instagram at King Coolio. And remember that, like I say, apply the action to where you want to go, and you're going to get to your destination and reach your goals. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, we'll be back with some more videos.